right here from KDC Show Presley Stadium as we say hello to everyone and welcome you in with the Oklahoma two-time national champion Aaron Miller Thiessen. I'm Tiffany Green. 6 runs in the opening game against the Gators, coming up short, however. They answered back in a resounding fashion as that's through the 5-6 hole and the base hit to lead off the game for the Gamecocks. That big one yesterday in the upset against the Gators. Well, right there, the throw down to first base. Denver Bryant taking off, steals second, and now in scoring position. So Jocelyn Erickson was trying to.
Gonna see a left-handed catcher try and take a bite at first base.
Near the line in left field. And the throw in time. Corby Otis gets Denver Bryant, who was trying to tag up from second base. So just as you gave her props right there.
She climbs the ladder so well with that pitch.
This one hit into center field. Coming in to get it is Kendra Falby. And the inning is over. So the Gators will come up to bat, top of the order.
To go for what she wants.
High chopper along the left side, and Kendra Falby runs it out. That's what she has done exceptionally well throughout her career in utilizing the infield and her speed.
That pressure on herself that, hey, the adjustment isn't always necessary. Sometimes I just need you to get in there and hack. Just trust yourself. We saw that trust yesterday. Her bomb yesterday was unbelievable. Pull walks on the year, and that can be a tough mindset for a hitter like Skylar.
Over to third base, Zoe Leno, and Bryant can't get to it. Falby sees the ball go out of the glove, and Falby touches home. Now in a rundown with Skylar Wallace, but heads up, and the throw to home, and they're able to get Corby Otis. So good recovery from the Gamecocks defense. Meanwhile, back into.
So here's what's under
base.
review.
Okay, let's see.
Call on the field is out. I'm going to correct myself. Call on the field is out. The challenge is here at first base. Tim Walton challenging that Skylar is safe at first. I don't know, Tiff, what do you think on that tag?
And looking at.
The ruling on the field is upheld. The runner is out.
Yeah, so double play there. Unbelievable recovery from South Carolina after a little bit overall health of the athlete.
Well, after being down in the count 0-2, Erickson. Reagan Walsh tags this one into left center. And they're going to call around Erickson. They're going to hold her up at third. A 2-out double. Got that solo home run yesterday. Back in the fourth did Reagan Walsh, and here's Ava Brown. First pitch swinging, high throw, but handled by Cummings, and that ends the inning. But not before, which for the Gamecocks, and maybe fill in a little bit.
Yep.
You know, to more pronounce and define, because those nice stashes that we saw at the beginning of the broadcast were very pronounced.
So good.
Keegan Rothrock is going to dig in here against Anaya Black. Black skirts that one in up the middle, and Kai Ricks now over at third base. So runners at the corners, degree black belt Taekwondo.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah. This one high in foul territory, and Karlewski gets it.
Yeah, it's over 400 in the average.
Right there in the middle, and testing and daring. And now a rundown between third and home, and they say Ricks is safe, and then Sellers all the way from first to third. Look at it here.
I will be shocked, and I am shocked that this isn't going to be reviewed. Doesn't touch home and then has to go back to grab home plate. Tough angle for us.
That's one they may take a look at again, is giving chase. Bailey Goddard, that's deep enough for South Carolina to manufacture another run and take the lead here.
For Marissa Gonzalez. Here's a good look. You're right. He had such a great vantage point right there. There's tip your cap. That's situational hitting right there.
Desiderio hit by the pitch. So the inning continues, 2 outs.
Now Rock with 151 innings thrown though, stepping into this game. It's been drinking out of a fire hose for Gator pitching, trying to learn, absorb, and adjust as much as they can.
And another base hit. This time it's going to roll. Otis couldn't get to it in time. 1 and now 2 come home to score, and Brian ends up at third base. Late in SEC play, another look at this swing.
It's her 5th hit of the weekend. The way she's seeing the ball at the plate, the patience that she's had at the plate. This isn't a big swing. Understand that. This isn't some home run style cut. It's
and an additional free pass with the hit by pitch, coupled with an error as well. And this one sent to the deepest part of the park at the warning track. And Falby gets it. And the walk to lead it off as Goddard will take first. Third walk given up by Marcheco. And right back at you to Jory Hurd. It's knocked down. Desiderio tries to make the play in time, but it throws Jen Cummings off the bag enough.
who originally hits in this 9-hole, batting .500 on the weekend.
Well, it pays off right
Boom.
here for the pinch hit from Emily Wilkie, just like she did Friday, an RBI single. And the Gators cut the lead in half.
Told you, Tim Walton's a genius. He knows exactly what he's doing. And sometimes that's what it is, right? The intuition of a head coach of knowing the depth you have, when to go to that depth. And Wilkie getting the call here with a 3-run deficit, and she's chipping away at it. Comes off the bench, bat hot, ready to go. Snags herself an RBI.
Hitting more and just evolving in that role more as a hitter as well. Can she swing away? And she does so right there. Sharply hit and line into right field into the glove of Jones, and 2 away.
Right on cue, Tiff, yeah.
Not necessarily pleased with the way they've played over the last couple of weeks. Timely hit there from Corby Otis, and bases loaded now for the Gators. There
And has had a pretty cool April offensively.
the chop over to first base, and the double play is turned. And that ends the inning. Big pitch there from Vaughter, the defense. Rothrock with the pitch. And Skylar Wallace was in the right position over to Erickson, and nice tandem between Wallace and Erickson, current players that were selected. So trio of Gators representing. Cummings flies out, 2 away. This one sent high into right field. And the 1-2-3 inning is complete for Rothrock. The freshman trots back to the dugout. Gators trail by 2. Gets a hold of this one into left center, and not deep enough as Marissa Gonzalez collects the loud out.
What's going on?
There's a lot happening. Even Bev Smith alluded to it. Hey, this is a grind in the SEC week in and week out, as that one bounces its way through the middle. Good piece of hitting there from Reagan Walsh.
I mean, it is long days. The full day of travel back home. It can be so tiring.
Eva Brown gets on top of this one. Leno over to Bryant. They are able to turn the double play. That's the 3rd DP of the day for this Gamecocks defense. Tournament titles we mentioned already. The 2 national championships over the head of Corby Otis, and Kiana Jones is going for 2. She slides in safely. Gonzalez lays down the bunt, and Rothrock elects to let Kowalewski take that one. So one of those miscues there. She could have charged in, but the next ahead, Julia Desiderio, the junior catcher who was hit by the pitch her last time. First pitch swing in past the outstretched arms of Kowalewski, and the RBI single for Desiderio.
It just feels like the pace of this game is in full control of South Carolina right now. Things are moving quickly, offensively for the Gamecocks. It just feels in flow. You're not swinging out of the zone.
Transferring over from the Cavaliers and now suited up in a Gators uniform, making her 8th appearance of the season and coming in relief for the freshman Keegan Rothrock. Blankenship lays down the sack bunt, advances the runners. And the first out of the inning since '99. Three balls, no strikes to Denver Bryant, and a 4-ball walk to load the bases.
No restrictions, no pressure.
Shallow hit, and going to chase is the shortstop Skylar Wallace, who collects the all-important second out of the inning. Everybody stays at bay.
Screwball that breaks away from Leno.
This one put into play, and Otis catches it on the run. And Wooten comes in and does her job beautifully. And now the Gators have an opportunity to answer on the bottom half. And up the middle, base hit for Bailey Goddard.
Through an entire game win yesterday.
He gets a hold of this one, and you see the flag waving. She hit it near the flagpole. A 2-run shot for Kowalewski. Gators within 1.
You know, on the flip side of seeing an arm for the second time, they faced her for 7 innings yesterday, and what that does is inform them on the approach in day 3. And right there, Kowalewski, single, and she stays in. You know, that was a quote that I wrote down and highlighted in my notes. From
swinging away, engulfs it into center field. Kendra Falby takes second base. Emily Wilkie rounding third. It's a tie ball game. Big time hits for big time players, and Kendra Falby evens up this game.
Speed is so deadly. Speed is so deadly, and for Kendra Falby, she continues to put pressure on this defense. Tiffany, you mentioned early this game, the 5 for 8 so far on the weekend, seeing the ball so well.
And this one, great play by Blankenship over at shortstop. And Corby Otis is safe. 3 multi-hit games this weekend. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Skylar Wallace. Zaps that one over to first base, and 3 double plays that Skylar Wallace has hit into, but she connected with that one. A deep run. Jocelyn Erickson, SEC leader in RBI, adds to it and gives the Gators the lead. They grab it back. First lead of the game for the Gators since the opening inning.
Back at an at-bat like Skylar Wallace, the line drive double play, and take that energy one of 2 ways. It can be deflating or it can be encouraging, and I refuse to believe that Jocelyn Erickson didn't step into that same back-to-back walks that crazy double play to end the game.
Sharply hit the third base. Zoe Leno over to Cummings. This one, Skylar Wallace is going to get to it today. And Anaya Black with another base hit. Boy, she's got a couple of hits today, but throughout this weekend, she's seen the ball well. That one gets past Emily Wilkie, and so Anaya Black advances the second. Sharply hit over to Kowalewski. Strong throw to third. Black trying to take third and is able to advance on the throw. So
Nia Black safe.
And that one pulled down the third base line, and Marissa Gonzalez with a game-tying RBI double. Where Gonzalez has had herself a day, couple of hits, second run driven in today. She had an RBI sac fly back in the second, and this one bringing home Black.
It's the fundamentals of Gonzalez today that's been so impressive to me. The fact that she's not over-swinging, she's not trying to make the moment or the opportunity something that it isn't. We saw the sacrifice fly behind the run.
Solidly hit in the center field. Falby is there, but
pitcher, but I refuse to believe that being a pitcher doesn't give you a competitive edge as a hitter as well. The fact that she can stand in with the knowledge of also having.
The pitch comes in tight and caught looking frozen there on the inside part of the plate, and Goddard is retired.
Offense that we know and love started to show up.
This one softly hit, tailing back into the field. Emily Wilkie wide to the glove of a jumping Zoe Leno at third base to end the inning, leading it off here in the top of the sixth. Softly hit, and Blankenship came in relief for Keegan Rothrock, who started off this game. Denver Bryant sends this one flying into right. Katie Kistler all the way back to the wall and makes the grab. And Blampede lays into this one a long and deep fly ball into left, but that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3, 3 up, 3 down.
Fourth inning. I knew she was fast home to first until I saw her like a gazelle speed up as she rounded second into a triple.
Rescue. As Skylar Wallace sends it into left field for the loud out, the second one of the inning. But why did you say spark?
In the fourth inning, her spark was hard contact.
Erickson, who has done a great job in a spark plug. Here the play at the plate, and that is the go-ahead run for the Gators. Jocelyn Erickson keeps on producing.
Unreal, sophomore lefty transfer coming over from Oklahoma. We've seen her catch, now we've seen her at first base. No matter where she is on the field, don't care, because she can get it done offensively. And
Reagan Walsh looking to tack on a little bit more insurance. The ground ball over to third, and that ends the inning, but not before the all-important go-ahead run for
being a freshman, she does not pitch with any fear.
that one line into center field, 1 down. And Jen Cummings with the deep single. Cummings, her first hit The pitch on the way. And they walk Black. So now 2 on for, he was there for half of them and is a mainstay on the staff. The flip over from Wallace to get the lead runner at third. Heads up play by the shortstop. Makes the right one. Hangs out there, gets it, and that ends the ball game. The Gators hold on. They grab the series from South Carolina. And the comeback victory for the Gators, also sweet at home. 19th win here at KDC Show Presley Stadium.
To see that Florida offense show up. They do in the 4th inning. And how about Jocelyn Erickson, the sophomore lefty that comes through with 2 RBIs that secured this win.
We'll step aside here and come back to wrap up, and final thoughts here from